What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Ricky's Math Minute with our geometry concept review. Just like with all of these that I've made so far, this is not all inclusive. There may be something that you need to see that's left out of this. As always, you can reach out and I'll be happy to help in any way that I can. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. If you have line SW perpendicular to line RT, the measure of angle RSU is 5x plus 17 degrees, and the measure of angle VST is 9x minus 11 degrees. Find the measure of angle WSV. We are asked to find the measure of angle WSV. Excellent. Here's what I know. I know that RSU is going to be congruent to VST. Knowing that they are congruent to one another, I can set them equal to one another. And skipping several steps here. Obviously, your minor calculations of adding 11 to 17 and subtracting 5x from 9x were steps left out. We have x equals 7. So by taking x equals 7, we can find the measure of these angles. All right, so 9x minus 11, 9 times 7, 11 equals 52. That means the measure of both of these angles is 52. All right. We also know that this right here is a 90-degree angle. So all we have to do, 90 minus 52, get 38 degrees. And there is your answer. What value of x would prove A is parallel to B? So these are interior, being interior. They just get added together and are set equal to 180. So combining our like terms, multiplying a little further, and now dividing, you're going to get x equals 8 all day. What value of x would prove that these are parallel? It was going to be x equals 8. The reason we would use this is because you would get 180 degrees. They must total to equal 180. Okay. If BC is parallel to DE, if BC is parallel to DE, find the value of x. Well, all we have to do is figure out what this angle equals. And this angle must be the same as this one. Right. So what you're going to do is add 68 plus 85. Once you do that, you're going to get 153. All triangles have to equal 180. So you find that this is 27 degrees, and that's where this being parallel comes into play, because these are congruent angles. So 27 degrees. Now, what does this angle equal then? Again, it has to equal 180, so you do 112 plus 27 plus x equals 180. Now we'll say y, actually. Y equals 41. So now we just set this equal to 41. Find that x equals 5. So for these lines to be parallel, x has to equal 5 to give us an angle of 41 degrees. JK has coordinates J being -3 and 9, and K being 5 and -1. If LM is perpendicular to JK, what is the slope of LM? Well, we take our slope. Remember, slope is found using y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're just going to do not +1, -3 minus 5. This is going to equal 10 over -8. This is going to equal -5/4. In order for this to be perpendicular, I have to find the inverse with opposite sign. Is perpendicular slope. So -5/4 would be perpendicular to 4/5. Okay. Number 9, which equation represents a line parallel to y equals -2x plus 9? So parallel equals same slope. Okay. Obviously, different y-intercept. So what we have to do here is we have to solve each one of these and see which one is going to give us the same slope. Don't know why I wrote 88. Let's fix that. Well, this becomes this is going to be a slope of 1/2 x. So this one's not it. Again, a slope of -1/2 x. So this one's not it. So no and no. Let's try C. And I'm just very quickly going through this. Remember, we have to get it in this form. That's why I'm doing this. This is going to give me y equals 2x minus 5. Is this one going to work, though? Is this our answer? No, because the slope is negative. All right. So it's not C. Automatically, I know it's D. But for argument's sake, let's check it. And we divide by 2, divide everything by 2. And we arrive at our answer. Which proves as a counterexample to the statement, all capital letters have at least one line of symmetry. Let's think. C has a line of symmetry here. H has a line of symmetry here. Y also here. H also has one here. What about S? Draw one here. Well, that's not going to be the same. But draw one here. That's also not the same. So your answer is A. The Venn diagram below shows the relationship of first quarter awards given to students in Mrs. Hogan's homeroom classroom. Which statement is false? So if you're included in a circle, that is true with everything on the outside too. All right, so everyone merit honor roll also is honor roll. A portion of honor roll is also merit honor roll or merit roll and perfect attendance. Everyone, these people are perfect attendance. There is a small portion of them that is both perfect attendance and merit roll, and an even smaller portion that is all three. Okay. So all students who made honor roll also made merit honor roll. Well, this circle is included in this circle. So that would be true. All right. Some students had perfect attendance, also made honor roll. Well, that'd be this here, right? So that's true. All students on merit roll also made honor roll. So that would be all of these have to be included in here. That is not true. All students on merit roll also made honor roll is not true because the honor roll circle is smaller. If the honor roll circle included all of merit roll, then that would be true. So your answer is C, but let's read D. Some students are on merit roll, honor roll, and had perfect attendance. So that'd be your right here. Okay. Excellent. Which value of X and Y makes CDE congruent to triangle HFG? Okay. So what we need to think about is CD is, so line CD, we're saying is congruent to HF. Line DE congruent to FG. And EC would be congruent to GH. So let's think about this then. If G and F, or FG, is congruent to DE, we have 3x plus 2 equals 41. And then if angle G is also congruent to angle E, well, 112 plus 32, subtract that from 180, you get 36 degrees. So you're going to have 4y plus 8 equals 36 degrees. Solving here. So your values are x equals 13 and y equals 7. How did I get 36? Where did 36 come from? Well, 32 plus 112 plus x equals 180. X equals 36 degrees. If triangle VWZ is congruent to triangle XWY, find the length of YX. So we have VW congruent to XW, or VW congruent to XW. Right? So that means 45 over 30. And then same here and here. 3x minus 9 is plus 8. Think way back to 7th grade in ratios and proportions. This is just a proportion, but I do want to simplify this fraction. So if I simplify this fraction, I get 3 over 2. 3x minus 9 plus 6 plus 8. Now we cross multiply, right? So 3x plus 8. Okay, so 3x plus 24 plus 6x minus 18. X equals 14. So what is the length of YX? Well, that's going to be this equation here. X plus 8. So our length is 22. And all we did here simplify that fraction. And that seems like a great place to stop this video.